Okay, so now we're going to move on to the blue parts using 110 Mr. Color Character Blue. When you look at this color, it's a little too strong, a little too light. There is a bit of a darkness in there, but even so, one would say this may not be an appropriate color. Well, let's try it out and see how it comes out. I selected these parts here to try out. And just give it a mix, test spray, and we pray. Let's see how it comes out. Wow. I guess I was going to be disappointed with this, but it turns out I'm starting to like it. And I think I know the reasons why. I was expecting the color to look exactly like this, but as you can see, it is a darker tone. Now the lighting may illuminate a little bit more, but but looking at this now, it has the same, like, not a dark blue, but it's like a navy blue, but the next shade up, you could say. And I think it has something to do with the fact that I painted all the blue parts the black, so a black background gave it that look to it. Excellent. I am digging that. Alright, let's try this one here and see how it works. Bad. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera and it doesn't. It shows a lot more lighter tone, but trust me, it looks pretty good. Let's try the legs here. Make sure there's no particles around here. All right, let's try it. Oh, it came out pretty good. Ooh. We'll leave this alone and I'll get to the other one in a moment. Let me just take care of these guys. The arms. I guess because when I was thinking, I was actually thinking of priming it with gray, a light gray color. And if I would have done that, it would have shined up the blue even more. Using the black tone, black background, was a much more wiser choice than doing that. That came out okay. Alright. Now the shoulders. Alright. That actually looks pretty good. Side by side comparison. Right there. Let it dry and then I'll begin reviewing again as always. So far I'm digging this color. So let me continue on and we'll move on to the next color. Okay, we're now moving on to the white parts, and I am going to use Mr. Color number 20, light blue, because of course this has that, it's not white, but it's a little off-white, like I put on the bluish side. Now as you can see, I've already pre-shaded it to what you see here. I'm going to do this for now on the shield, because then it'll be a lot easier for me to get around this. Now when you look at it, let's see, here's what the color looks like. I don't know if the, well, basically it's like the same color as this cap you can see here. But let's see how it looks when I apply this. So, let's see. Comes out pretty good. The inside, on the other hand, let's see. Just going to do a light pass. I'm not going to oversaturate it, just so the blue can sink in. Okay, I think I like that. Put that there for now. Let's pull out another part here we could use, the fuel tank. Alright, let's see. Now, I'm actually considering the possibility of applying a little bit of white on this as a second layer over this. I don't know how well this will come out. I will definitely give it a couple of passes until I feel comfortable with it. But if I'm not comfortable with it, I'll give it another like a pass of white. Okay, I guess. Let's try the legs. It's interesting that I'm going to be appreciating all these parts, and some of them will not show up or show, you know, since it's going to be covered up by the armor. which, to tell you the truth, the blue came out pretty good. That's not bad. I'm going to leave it alone. Don't want to kill myself with that. Alright, this guy. This big guy right here. What else can I do? Okay, I'll use this guy right here. Again, another part that will probably come out good, but then it will be covered up by the armor. Now what are you going to do? Let's do this one right here. Oop. Okay. Well, clearly, blue's looking okay. I'm just giving it like this light layer. Later on, I will give it a much more heavy layer. See how it comes out, and we'll have to. I'll have to review it later on and see if the blue. I was actually in the middle of talking, and then my camera ran out of memory. I had to clear up some memory right now. But I was saying was, I'm going to give these a light pass. Later on, I'll wait until it dries, and then I'll give it another pass. And if I feel comfortable with it, I'll leave the color the way it is. But if I don't see that it looks good, I'm going to give it the the white color base over it, maybe to even it out, blend it in, and see what happens. So give me some time, and then obviously we'll move on to the next stage of this build.